Hello and welcome to our podcast about Resident Evil 6. I am Liara T.
Why is Liara involved in the podcast about Resident Evil 6?
I am Liara and I am a big fan of what? What?
Are you suggesting there's going to be BioWare Capcom crossover DLC in Resident Evil 6?
Well, there is that boss effect armor in Final Fantasy 13 too. So who knows?
Oh my god! I'm Commander Shepard and this is my favourite Capcom game in the universe.
Maybe Rex will be in Resident Evil 6.
Oh, don't! Oh, that would be so incredible. Rex?
It would be interesting. So, anyway, yeah, Resident Evil 6 trailer. Yay! Woo! Woo! Can't breathe, dying. I'm dead. Okay.
And now you'll never get to play Resident Evil 6 and I have to play it for you.
Oh, yikes. So yeah, new trailer and stuff. So I think it's pretty exciting. You have that one guy who's Wesker, but he's not actually Wesker. He's Wesker's son. Who the what?
No, he's Wesker Jr.
I don't get it. Who is his mother? What?
I guess that's a mystery. But before we delve too deep into that trailer, I just want to take our attention back to the mysterious, gravelly voiceover towards the start of the trailer, about 13 seconds in. You know, he's talking to the woman who we think might be Ada.
13 seconds?
Well, it starts at 13 seconds. I'm watching the video at Capcom Unity channel. Timing might be different for another channel.
I have no idea which voice that is.
It sounds evil.
I mean, it can be hard to tell based on voices anyway, since they have changed voice actors several times in the series too.
The C virus.
The C virus, yeah, they're very original and creative with the naming. I mean, it's so amazing. I mean, what will be next? Will it be the T virus? Oh, they used that. Sorry. U virus, M virus, N virus, B virus, OB.
Oh, you had to bring that up. You're just making more work for yourself. You're gonna have to add an annotation into the OB video now.
I'm way too lazy for that.
Whatever.
So, other stuff in the trailer, there's Sherry. I would just like to point out, I was one of the people who said Ashley was not Ashley. Maybe it was Sherry. That was me. I take full credit for adding Sherry to the game. That was me.
Well, Capcom clearly need all the help they can get.
And also there's one screenshot released of the game which shows the HUD, and the HUD is very, very different from RE5.
It reminds me of Dead Space's HUD.
Huh. Well, yeah, I guess it does, since it's all, like, fancy and stuff. And there's a crosshair instead of laser sight, and there's a good lot of info on the HUD itself. You see some kind of indicator for either herbs or grenades, and 3 meters of some kind. One of them is probably for health. I don't know what the other two is. So I'm going to bet that they're going to do like with Revelations and not have any inventory that you have to manage.
Which I am in full support of. Fuck Resident Evil 5's inventory.
I liked it, but I guess I'm weird. I like Josh.
Another inventory system. Get down!
And also, there's one press release which says that the game is for 1 to 2 players, unlike the Xbox Live page which says it's up to 6 players or something.
Oh.
And it also mentions each partner for Leon, Chris, and the Wesker guy, which are Helena Harper, Pierce Nivans, and, well, Sherry Birkin. And also the Wesker guy is called Jake Muller, by the way. He's not called Wesker Boy.
I'm gonna call him Wesker Jr.
Wesker Boy. Who is his mother?
I also saw one other piece of good news for fans of Mercenaries, that in the Eurogamer preview of the game, they mentioned that Mercenaries would be unlocked from the start.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, I thought that was very nice.
Maybe I should have been reading some of this previous. I did read that Mercenaries mode is back. I didn't know that it's unlocked right away. That is good news. I like Mercenaries mode. That's a fun mode. Did you know that I made videos of that mode?
I was vaguely aware, yes.
And maybe some things I should mention that I learned from the first trailer, but I didn't mention in the first podcast. For instance, the zombies are like smartish zombies. They can use weapons. They can like use pipes, awesome pipes, and they throw pipes. Maybe they learned that from Josh. And also, Leon can use 2 pistols at the same time, which you can also see mentioned on the HUD. There's this indicator for changing between 1 pistol and 2 pistols, it seems.
Akimbo!
Yes, which you're very excited about for some reason.
2 guns are always better than 1.
And also, the release date is 2nd October, which is nice.
Oh yeah, so that wasn't what we originally theorized being the demo release date. They just brought the release date forward.
Yeah. So that's good news, although I still wish they'd announce the release date for the PC version. I mean, for the superior version.
Although this is bad for me, because that means I'm only going to have a month to play Borderlands 2 before Resident Evil 6. Less than a month. It's only going to be a few weeks. That's not enough time to play Borderlands 2.
I'm sure you'll find time even after Resident Evil 6 is released to play games.
And put hundreds of hours into 2 different versions of the game.
Oh, dear God. And also, Resident Evil 6 will be fully localized. Will have fully localized voiceovers in many languages, like French. So you'll have a French Wesker boy.
No français.
Yes, that is actually the voice acting they're using in the game. They hired you. That is the one line everybody uses when they talk to each other. That's all of the dialogue.
Now you've just given me an idea for a future video.
So, the character in the trailer, which I think is Ada, who do you think she is?
Someone new.
Because
Capcom love introducing new characters.
Well, I think that since she sounds kind of similar, she wears red, she has similar lines, she's evil.
She wears a red scarf.
Red scarf is close egg. Don't be racist.
Her main outfit is blue.
Don't be racist, goddammit.
How can you be racist to clothing?
You can be. Oh my God, you're so evil. So yeah, I mean, that's my reasoning for her being Ada Wong. Also, there's a scene where Chris and Leon are fighting. Very exciting fight.
Yes, the fanboy debates will soon be silenced.
Yes.
Leon versus Chris. Place your bets now. Personally, I'm going to place my bets on the dude who can punch boulders.
I'm going to place my bet on the character who's Ada. I mean, if you watch that scene in the trailer, you can see Chris aiming at Ada. Chris is starting to fire, and Ada just stands still. She doesn't even care. I mean, she doesn't care about Chris attacking her, so obviously she'll win because she has superpowers or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, I hope the storyline will have a nice balance of cheesiness and seriousness.
People, for some reason, people like to criticize the cheesiness of Resident Evil as a franchise, but that's why we like it.
I mean, Josh, Wesker, amazing. First, I was at the docks, and now I am here. That's my side story.
We like it because it's dumb. It's funny.
Although I have to give them a little bit of credit. I thought Resident Evil 5 as a series storyline was actually better than average. Better like, well, any other RE game, basically. They're not very good at doing serious storylines, really, but they are good at doing cheesy stuff sometimes.
Resident Evil 4 is the best, though.
I think I'll have to disagree with that.
No.
I think they did it the wrong way. I think they tried too hard with that one, and it just seemed,
Squeaky voice midget Napoleon.
5 seconds of him would have been okay. Like 25 hours? No thanks. That was way too much.
What?
I didn't like that character. I mean, just imagine Josh being in his role instead. That would be amazing.
No, you give me even more video ideas.
Okay.
Wait, no, that would be bad because then you'd have to kill Josh.
Well, we can just alter the ending for the game.
I can't do that with video editing. I'm not skilled enough.
Just skip the whole boss fight.
Okay.
Sherry? No comment about Sherry? Sherry? It's Sherry.
Sherry is before my time, so I have nothing to say.
You haven't played RE2?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this, but no, I have not played RE2.
I guess you don't miss much because she honestly had a very small role in the series altogether. I'm actually kind of surprised that they brought her back of all people. I mean, someone like Rebecca Chambers would be more appropriate to bring back, I think.
I'm Rebecca.
Trailer, RE6, exciting. I want the demo. I really want the demo. Demo would be nice. I'm really curious about how the gameplay is. I'm really want more details about the gameplay. I mean, for instance, the new melee system. I really want to know how the melee system works. I'm curious.
Curiouser and curiouser.
And the press release also confirms that the game will have support for both online and split screen co-op.
Hooray!
Hooray indeed. So did the Eurogamer preview say anything else new?
I will double check whilst we still have this podcast running live.
It is live. Kinda, not really.
Maybe not. I suppose I could just read it word for word, but that might take a while.
I have to say, I kind of do hope that I don't release much more story trailers, because I think they went a little bit overboard with RE5. They revealed way too much before the game was released.
Well, okay, so this preview did reveal the following tidbit of information. For 2.5 years, a 600-strong team at Capcom has been toiling on a new Resident Evil.
For 2.5 years?
Yes. 600 people. That's a lot of people.
Yeah. I mean, there's no hiding the fact that this is definitely Capcom's biggest project so far. I mean, they usually release RE games only ever in the spring, and this time they think it's good enough to have it released in the fall and compete against games like Call of Duty, so they have really high hopes for this. So yeah, Mercenaries, that is very good news. I am happy. And I guess that it also means that there will be at least 6 different characters you can use in the Mercenaries mode. The 6 characters you play as in the story mode.
Most likely.
And I really do also hope that they have just a few random cameos for the Mercenaries mode, like how they added Barry and Rebecca in RE5. That would be neat. They don't have to
actually,
the story at
wait, yeah, that was the other big thing they revealed about the 3 playable characters. You'll be able to choose which one. So it's not just a case of you switch characters throughout the game. You can pick Leon or Chris or Jake.
Really?
And just start from one of them from the beginning.
So that means the story mode will be very different depending on the character you choose, because aren't they on different locations and everything?
Yeah, they all start out in different places. So yeah, here we go. Leon's tale starts out in Tall Oaks, a fictional spin on the kind of leafy Americana that framed his debut in Resident Evil 2, while Chris's story starts in a flashback to a snowy backdrop where the seeds of his own fate are sown. Joining the pair is a character new to Resident Evil's dense universe, but born tangled into its web. Jake Muller is the son of supervillain Albert Wesker.
Who's his mother?
His story starting in the Eastern European state of Edonia. Don't bother looking it up, it's another of Capcom's wonderful fabrications.
Did they also fabricate Africa?
Not the country, but perhaps the places in it. Each comes with a partner, suggesting that Capcom hadn't yet given up on the co-op vision laid out by Resident Evil 5. Leon shadowed by government agent Helena Harper. Jake gets to pair with Sherry Birkin, while Chris is accompanied by the ridiculously, absurdly named Piers Navans, whose name might actually be... This is just my own interpretation here, not from the preview, but that's got to be a nod to Devil May Cry 3, that name. I mean, it's got Navan right in his name.
Oh, it's been so long since I played that game, I don't even recognize it.
Navan was the electric guitar weapon / succubus boss.
Oh.
With the red hair.
Oh yeah, I remember her.
And the bats.
I don't remember the bats. I remember the guitar though.
Well, both her and the guitar attacked with bats.
Oh, okay.
Electric bats.
Oh my, fancy.
But yeah, Chris is accompanied by Piers Navans, a BSA operative who, we're told, is handy with a sniper rifle. As a feature, it looks to have improved somewhat since its last outing. Drop-in, drop-out play joins the local and online options, and a brief glimpse of it in action reveals that it's not as obtrusive as it once was. 3 characters mean 3 different stories, but it means something potentially more exciting than that. It allows for 3 different perspectives on the series' staples, 3 different playstyles, and judging from what's been shown so far, 3 very different games. For Chris, it's an action title not far removed from his last starring role. For Jake, it's an experience with a more adventurous slant, his escape from the authorities leading to action that's perhaps more in tune with Uncharted than Resident Evil.
Yeah.
And for the traditionalists, Leon offers a take that's slower and more explicit in its horror.
Rah, scary! I'm a zombie! Blah.
And then we got some quotes from the developers here. What we're trying to do with Leon, for example, is a real recreation of gothic horror style.
This is a real Japanese accent.
Some people would say we're trying to recreate Resident Evil 1, but that wouldn't be accurate. Resident Evil had its own sense of horror.
We weren't able to recreate the zombies, which had 5 polygons.
This feels more like the horror you're used to in the original, but we're taking it in a new direction. So,
Weskers, there's 5 of them.
We're making sure there are horror elements in all the character stories.
Did you see that one cup of tea? Horror! Scary.
Part of that horror comes from a new strand of enemies born from Resident Evil 6's new plague. Some series offer bigger, better guns. Resident Evil is unique in that it offers bigger, better diseases.
C virus.
The C virus entombs those it affects in a chrysalid. Or, I don't know if I said that. No, it's chrysalid.
Chrysalid.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's
a chrysalis-like thing. The enemies that emerge are known as Javo. When struck with a bullet, the stricken limb regenerates and mutates into a new and often unpredictable form. The idea being that they're a constantly evolving enemy that require a constantly evolving strategy if they're to be conquered.
They might mutate into Weskers.
Oh wow.
True fact. Is that the preview?
Well, there is more, but there's just stuff talking about how the zombies are not the slow, shambling Jordan Romero kind, and more like the fast, athletic 28 Days Later kind.
Yeah, you can also see the zombies running around quite a lot in the trailer. I can't imagine that they won't be too different from the Las Plagas enemies that we're used to.
Yep.
So, what do you think about the whole demo being early access for Dragon's Dogma buyers?
Well, that depends on whether or not Dragon's Dogma was any good.
You've been following the footage release of that recently?
Some of it. I don't know if there's been any more.
I think it looks kind of interesting. I might buy it. I might get it. I'll definitely test the demo at least. I think there's supposed to be a demo released before release of the game.
Oh, that would be nice.
I like demos.
I might be more inclined to buy it if there was a PC version.
Yeah, that is a game which would definitely be suited well for the PC. But alas.
Oh, alright, so there's something here about the controls. A new, more modern control system presents the tools to deal with the new threat, and it's joined by a handful of other introductions. Enemies can knock you to the ground, from where you'll be able to scramble around on your back and fire off a handful of desperate shots before getting back to your feet. That
sounds very similar to the knockdown system in Resident Evil Revelations.
When you're prone, enemies can lunge towards the player, sparking a small rhythmic QTE.
Yeah. Rhythmic? It's a dance?
Do the Resident Evil.
Oh my god, they're gonna have a dance minigame like Star Wars Connect. You'll have Wesker dancing to YMCA. I'm okay with this. Yes, add it to the game. I'm completely okay with this.
Of course, you would need to buy a Kinect.
Oh, if they add that to the game, I will buy a Kinect, honestly.
Okay. MT Framework 2.0 provides the fireworks, as well as some exquisite lighting.
I will have to say, the game does look really, really nice.
Really want to see the PC version.
Yeah, PC version. Actually, I'm gonna bet that the trailer that is the PC version.
Perhaps.
Because they usually do show off games using PC versions.
Indeed. There's more to the preview, but.
And this press release also mentions stuff about the control system, that you can shoot while moving, slide, roll in any direction, and there's an enhanced melee attack.
Enhanced.
I really wish they'd show more of the gameplay, because I'm so curious how it'll play. Okay, maybe that's the end of the podcast.
Well, we seem to have run out of things to say.
Anyway, Resident Evil 6, oh my god, I want it. With Wesker Boy, Ida Wong. Peoples.
I'm still looking forward to it despite Capcom's other fuck-ups recently.
Recording Adam is here! Hi,
Hello.
Adam! He
Hello.
made
Pretty cool guy.
RE6.
Yes.
So what do you think about everything, Mr. Adam?
It's quite a lot to take in, considering the trailer's only just under 3 minutes. That's quite a lot to take in.
Maybe you can answer the one thing I've been wondering all day long.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Who is Wesker Boy's mother?
Oh God, I knew that question would come along. I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea. That's what I was thinking when I was saying to Gar on Facebook about that I'm sure quite a lot of jokes will be made about this. about
About
who the mother
Wesker
is.
and Chris?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that will come about.
Maybe that's why Chris is so mad the entire game.
No, I just think he hasn't punched enough boulders.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's yeah, there's just a lot to take in from that trailer.
So it looks like I'm the only person that thinks this woman is not Ada.
What do you think, Adam?
I definitely think that's Ada. I'm pretty sure. Although
I
she
think so
seems,
too. I agree with Adam. Adam is right.
I mean, I can see why you'd think that, but it's just something that's not right.
She
Something.
seems- yeah, it does look a lot. I'm pretty sure it is her, but if it is, she's a lot more twisted than she used to be.
Oh yeah, she's evil this time. That's
Really
not
quite
surprising.
twisted. Yeah.
Did you see that one screenshot with the HUD, by the way?
No, I didn't actually.
There it is.
No.
Comment.
They've gone for Dead Spacey HUD.
Whoa, that's an understatement. Yeah, holy crap. I really like the HUD. That is amazing.
What do you
Wow.
think those things mean? They're 3 meters. I'm curious what they're about. I guess one is the health, definitely, but what are
Yeah.
the two?
I'm gonna say health, armor, and magic.
Maybe how many bullets you have left in the clip, maybe? Because I think the ammo thing is just how many you have in inventory. Maybe the bottom sort of bar is maybe the amount of shots you have left
that could be it.
per clip, maybe?
And also now as I look closer to it, closer at it, I can definitely see that the RB icon is a herb. So that's yeah.
Hmm.
I still say it's a mana bar. Leon, cast fire.
Singularity.
No. It's like this. You're saying it wrong.
Balls.
No,
It feels
balls of
really
fun.
wrong to say balls.
Balls of fun.
God, that's even more wrong. God damn it. But yeah, that's how the game looks like, and
Wow.
I have a theory that one of the meters might be related to the melee system because it sounds like they're doing big changes to the melee system.
Could be actually.
Or maybe it's like a Sura's Wrath. When once you feel the meter, you press right trigger to burst.
God.
Uh,
And Leon gets 6 arms.
Yeah, no, Chris gets 6 arms.
What does Leon get?
Floppier hair.
Yeah, that's what I was actually about to say. I was actually about to say exactly the same thing.
Or no, maybe they continue that one brief joke I made in my Resident Evil 4 video where he gets elbows of pure steel. And then Wesker Jr. becomes Wesker.
Yeah.
Like he starts. Alright, Wesker Jr. starts yelling at top of the lungs, then all of a sudden he transforms into Wesker and goes complete global saturation.
There is a rumor going on that Ada is in the game, including an Ada clone. But well, that's just a rumor, so no need to pay attention to that.
Yeah, take that with a pinch of salt.
Send it the clones.
Yeah.
So which part of the game looks more interesting, Leon, Chris, or Wesker Boy?
Leon.
Yeah, I'd say Leon because he
And
seems
I only
to
say that as a Resident Evil 4 fanboy.
To be honest, I think his sections are going to certainly be a bit more survival-ish, more horror-ish, because it looks more darker on his side.
Although, actually, that said, what we've seen of Wesker Jr.'s sections, there's a lot of punching people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although
I like punching people.
we have seen elements of every character punching people.
Yeah.
And Leon has been kicking people. He tried to kick Chris.
Yeah, but Jake... No, sorry, Wesker Jr. can punch people really fast.
You know that fight between Chris and Leon?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
What if in co-op it's a QTE fight and one player controls Chris, the other controls Leon?
That would be.
But that means the only way for the fight to end would be for one of you to miss the QTE.
Or somehow they managed to work it out that you technically both still have to press the buttons and it still has the same outcome. That's still
or
like
the
Lost
person
Planet.
who presses the button first.
That's possible. Yeah. Yeah, it's. Yeah.
So what do you think about the return of Sherry?
It's an interesting twist. I had a feeling if it wasn't Ashley, then it probably more than likely would have been her. But I was leaning more towards Sherry in the first place than Ashley. So, yeah, it was a bit of a shock, but an interesting twist. It's going to be interesting to see how she is involved with everything concerned. She's not been in
since... God, she's Wesker Boy's mother. Actually, that's kind of impossible, I guess.
Well...
Since she looks younger than him.
That's true. That's true.
My head.
There's too much to take in.
I'm still baffled about the whole Wesker Boy thing because he doesn't look that young.
Yeah.
I mean, he's at least in his mid-20s or something like that.
Genetic experimentation.
Well, that's possible. There's always a possibility of accelerated growth. That's not completely out of the question, which means technically Sherry still could have some connection to him. It would explain why she's with him, though, on protection duty, as she says. She might have a connection with him. Might be possibly brother sister. Could be. And a weird twist.
I'm being even more and more. I'm becoming more and more confused by the second now.
Well, it is possible, but that's just speculation.
Isn't Ada a little bit weird? I mean, she calls Wesker an imbecile and stupid for trying to take over the world and everything, and then she, is evil and tries to take over the world with the zombies or something. I don't know.
Yeah. C virus.
One word. Capcom.
Yeah. That's true. that kind of basically just explains everything.
You know it's true.
Well, yeah.
Hopefully there won't be something like 6 playable characters locked on the disc, and you have to wait 6 months before you can access them.
Yeah.
That would be mean.
That would be pretty nasty.
But yeah, is that it of the addendum to the podcast?
Well, that might be the RE6 portion. But how many other Capcom trailers have you seen?
Not many, but I have heard a rumor of Lost Planet 3.
It's not a rumor; it's true.
Oh God.
It's but the entire trailer is pre-rendered, so it doesn't really show anything interesting.
But the big news is that it's being developed by a company called Spark Unlimited, which has previously developed shite.
Yeah, have you ever tried Call of Duty Finest Hour, Turning Point, or Legendary?
Oh my God, yes.
Okay, yeah, then you know not
oh
good,
boy.
bad.
Oh boy.
Yeah, those are the only games to their past credit, and they're the developers of Lost Planet 3.
Yeah, I don't hold out much hope for that, then. I really don't. They're really going to have to pull something out if they're going to be able to actually do something. Oh boy.
Right, I think that's it.
Yeah, there is DMC, but that's depressing. There's trailers of Street Fighter X, Tekken.
About DMC, I'm actually starting to get a bit more intrigued with that game, slowly. It's confusing as hell, but it's piquing my interest.
Nah, I'm with Sectors on this one.
Did you play Heavenly Sword or that one game called Enslaved?
Yes, I have played both.
Did you like them?
I didn't like Heavenly Sword. I really didn't like that game, but Enslaved wasn't that bad.
Did you like the combat in Enslaved?
It was a bit finicky.
Because that's the one thing which worries me. Because the Ninja Theory games I've played with combat with that kind of combat in it, the combat is fun.
Yeah.
That's the thing which primarily worries me, and also the fact that 30 FPS. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true.
And Dante being an emo boy. Yeah.
Has it been confirmed that it's 30 FPS instead of 60?
Yes, it has been confirmed.
Oh.
Well, damn it.
Oh well.
And also, Ninja Theory has replied to some of the complaints about it not being a traditional DMC game, and they said that they apologize for not being Japanese.
Yeah, I have heard that.
So they're racist. Very racist.
Eh, dear.
So I guess that's it.
I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, end podcast. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.